So I'm gonna do a few demos. This is called Lil Guardsman. I apologize, but I felt like no one else is gonna let you know, so I might as well just say it. I'm gonna have to make a recording anyway, because I gotta record as much stuff as I can. I already had to for other reasons. Like I said, there's a whole lot going on. But now, like, I'm gonna have to, like, double the pace. And streaming, editing, and all this other crap. Blacksburg crashed. It was crashing it was crashing the whole system, so I can't play that until they figure out what's going on. I see both of these games, Lil Guardsman and that, on the Summerfest. Right now, Steam is doing like 7 days of like demos and stuff like that. Like, they had a lot of demos.
So it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making.
Yeah, I thought somebody was talking in the background. It's the people in the background. I was so confused.
Our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight. A decision of immense importance. A decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I was...
Oh, her name is Lil.
I must have been having a
Lil
nightmare.
Guardsman. Ah.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to...
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Tell you right now, I don't want him as my dad. Like, he's like Timmy Turner in Fairly Odd Parents. What could possibly go wrong? And then everything goes wrong. Nah. So you could place a bet just to lose? Oh, you just the downscale of this family's generation is just unbelievable. That's a lot of hair too. I just wanted to say that.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Don't very quickly, please. Just give me, like, you know, some details.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
I sure do at a new place, depending on if the person can actually do it, because there's been a lot of jobs where I had to figure out for myself.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
That dream gonna come true, that nightmare.
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Oh, this is the game where you gotta see if they're lying or not. Ugh.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Abernathy? That is a hell of a last name.
Plain and boring, as always.
I feel like you do stuff on a down low.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
Stop. Okay, I was sitting there, what?
What is?
Alright, we ain't gonna do this.
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
What's in it? This is why I gotta put mature content, because I one of them was baked. Yo, that cinnamon roll with like a bunch of icing. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot eat too many cinnamon rolls because they're too sweet for me. Like with chocolate, I can't eat a whole bunch of that too because it's just too much. But like I can eat it if it's not too much icing on it. To me, the icing it overpowers.
After they state their
baked
business,
good.
it's pretty much your call what to do next.
So I gotta believe it's true?
You can click on them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action
Five Nights
points.
at Freddy's?
You get it, right?
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
What type of tutorial? You pick it and then it does something. What do it do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Exactly.
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
No, Tom's her dad, but okay.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
Wow, so it's like baseball.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game.
What about
Let's
your
wrap this
son
up,
and...
dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
Wow.
The
Oh,
name
look
is
her.
Hamish.
You got time to do that?
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Alright, guys. Click on the highlighted element to learn about it.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
It's gonna be like a bag of marijuana.
Looking in your bag for something you use doesn't cost you an action point.
Yo, okay, so I need to be careful what I use. What is that? Okay. How y'all got this in this time frame? I just want to know.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Yeah, should we not call them because you're not technically supposed to have your daughter in your place? I'm just saying.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the sprawl with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello? Is somebody there?
Yeah, I don't...
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
I don't know if we should ask he's a jester. It means he's a whole he's a whole donkey.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Exactly.
Each call costs an action point.
Nah.
Our tool.
Huh?
If you want to use a tool, you have
Why
to make
is
sure it
there
has a
a
crystal
whip?
to charge.
Why is that a
Here,
stun
I'll
gun
show you.
baton? What the? You have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. What the? What kind of game is this?
I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
So, okay, these. Okay.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
Why is there a whip in here? Why is there a stun baton? What's going on?
No more questions.
That's the demonic whip. That got a skull in it. That's a metal detector? I feel like electricity come out of that. Somebody must like SMS, because ain't no way. An X-ray. Oh, you see? I was about to say that true serum, and I was like in a perfume bottle. Wow, a decoder. Yo, what are we doing right now?
No humming.
Okay, there's bulletin board in the back. If the castle guard, this is the first thing you do when you start your shift. Take a look. Start rate in this month. There will be a pizza party at the back. I hate when dude. Okay, guys. Coming from like different places, we all don't want pizza all the time. There is other food to eat. That's what I'm talking about. Stop giving out donuts and pizza. You don't think that your employees talk about you? They do. Because they're like, wow, donuts and pizza again? And I don't know how many times, because we didn't have enough people, oh, we're gonna just give you some pizza so we could, like, no, don't get no pizza. How many times we not have anybody? And everybody would say the same thing, like, stop doing that. Stop giving out donuts and pizza. Somebody want a wrap, a damn burrito, a taco, some chicken wings, fries, some Asian food, something. I don't want to eat donuts and pizza all the damn. This is what I'm talking about. We're gonna give you some pizza as a reward. What? Am I in elementary school? Like, what are you getting? That was cool then. And then when I got older, I'm like, why is it always pizza? Maybe I want a damn hoagie, a sub, a sandwich. There's other foods that I eat. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screen. Alright, so, members of the Mages Guild, okay. I feel like I need to write stuff down for this game because it's just a demo. I don't like being caught up in the mess. I'm going to go to the very back of my notepad. I got pens. Okay. I'm glad I read this. Mages Guild call. Alright. If any speakers come through your gate, please call my office. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. You mean after a 6 months undercover operation at the Spar Cabin for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs. See? Didn't I say that? I said that. I said you don't know what's inside them baked goods. This is why I have to put mature content. Yo! Illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Wow! Watch out for old people. I'm really writing it too. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique his interest, there's a cash bonus. Funny name for, because I'm not going to remember all that. And it's starting to get hot. All right. you click on the Roy right anytime, it won't cost you any points.
I already told you. Clicking on the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know. You can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Your dad is awesome sauce, I'm telling you. They got a camera. It's not highlighted.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing.
Man,
now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000
did it
at
break?
any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
So, using a whip.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Yo, I'm gonna be mad if that cinnamon roll is laced. Laced with happiness. Grammy laced the cinnamon roll with some happiness. Yeah. Wow.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game.
She gonna deliver some laced happiness, some laced baked goods.
Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Wow! Yo, family don't depend on in this game. Wow. Wow. Wow, you and your Dexter looking at. Oh, wow.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Ah, yeah.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
Yo, so her bad deed is she spends... Wow. Wow.
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better
She
go.
said it right.
Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
No.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Why are you sending a 12-year-old kid at the bar? I remember being at the bar and I think I was like 4 or 5. I didn't know what that was. I think my aunt was working there. My mom, everybody knew me. And those little black straws, and they gave me like a Pepsi with some ice and poured it in one of those, like a glass, like a little shot glass, like a little bit taller than a shot glass. As I got older, like maybe like 8, 9, I realized what that was. I was at a bar. It's a kid on a stool, and they was on a jukebox and playing. I'm just sitting here like, I'm 4 or 5 years old, and this is where my mom put to the bar. Hey, she meet you at the tavern. All right.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
Exactly. Because it is.
I don't need luck.
You gonna need... Okay.
Believe me, he does.
He seemed broke.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Alright, let me get some drink before we start the bull crap. So I was right to write this stuff down because this is the thing. Your tools have been preloaded with powered crystals. The premium pink ones are mage grade work 100% of the time. The inexpensive yellow ones only work 40% of the time. So I gotta choose whichever one makes me more confused, since I can use the pink one. I was wondering about that. Although Lil has not technically received the Chronometer 3000 yet, you can try your hand at time travel at any time. Is that like a reverse? If we F up? Try clicking on the inventory list bag and clicking on the hourglass looking device. I feel like that is if we fuck. What?
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos,
Tyrone.
son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Alright.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
That's who I call. Okay.
Will you require anything further?
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Why would it frighten? Confused, I understand. Frighten, what kind of things you're saying?
The only one confused is you about how frightened you are of me. Stupid. Man, I really need to work on my
Wow.
Ha! I admire your bravery, but you walk a fine line between bravery and foolishness. Be warned.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Wow. How about you do better and give your guard some education?
Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Alright. Oh, this music's fire, actually.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
No, we won't. You might burn down this whole village. See, I was right. Rewind just in case you F up. What? Oh, God.
Good afternoon.
Good,
I am here
okay.
to pick up my two kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Yo. This is how some people be talking to. Okay.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you can't read it, how am I supposed to read it? We don't know that's really his address. Do you just know where he lived because you had to pick up your kids so many times? So why would you give me that? Like, huh?
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once. It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them.
Oh, God.
And do you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun.
Yeah, look at you. You look like you are 3 years from a shower.
I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
Got you.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
All right. Oh, dang. I did something wrong.
Kelly really hit it off with our children, Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. She's got a lot of energy and gives us special treats.
I want that letter, because that could be a cry for help.
That's nice. But what district are you going to?
What district? I told you. The address is on that letter I showed you. It's the only thing written that's legible. You'd need a decoding spell or something to read the actual letter. I love my kids.
You might want to get your kids some after-school help so they can practice their penmanship.
Right now, I just want to make sure their father's new apartment with Kelly isn't a flea-infested rat's nest in a terrible part of town.
You look like you came from there. What? Where's the damn letter? Like, I didn't even get the chance to hold the damn, like, to hold it. Whatever. Hey. It's not in the inventory or anything.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
I can only read some of that. Yeah, that I was thinking about that too, because I didn't want to think of customer service. Like, yeah. Who's walking up now? Uh-oh.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
So he's afraid of him, and he got an anger issue, and seemed like he's better than people. Got you.
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak
Wow.
when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, whelp!
Yes, sir.
You need to get that whip.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
Bullshit? Alright, that's your initials. What?
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
They said something about that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Her dad said something. Bank of the Sprawl after a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern. Like, is Sprawl Cavern the bank different? What you smuggling in there? Yeah, who?
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
Alright, so that's what you want to do. I'm gonna ask your friend.
Would you like to see my tax returns too? Perhaps my bank statements? I'll be keeping my private affairs to myself, whippersnapper. If you want to see what I'm taking to the bank, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
I imagine that would be difficult, seeing how your hands already look cold and dead.
Damn. Okay. Alright, buddy. Should I use the X-ray or should I use the whip? It wouldn't be there for no reason. Like, why are you here? Back. Gold bars. Okay.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
No, I wasn't. Should I?
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
What?
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster,
Wow.
let me pass.
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's decodable.
Only get 2. But restart level. Got you. Alright. Alright, I'm the DJ. 1s and 2s.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the...
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate. What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment
So it
with
don't
some
matter
lazy
if I
little
click for him
brat
or not.
tending the gate. Mind your business.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more.
See, like, it don't matter. I click him.
Would you like to see my tax returns too? Perhaps my bank statements? I'll be keeping my private affairs to myself, whippersnapper.
I'm gonna have to click it.
If you want to see what
I imagine that would be difficult, seeing how you're...
Crap. I'm gonna have to. I know what I gotta do. I ain't even asking questions. I'm just about to start clicking. I ain't mean to. I ain't got no choice.
What in the bloody blazing...
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence!
Yes, sir.
I knew
Now,
what to
you
do, but did it in the wrong
child,
order.
Let me pass.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Because he takes up too much of my time. So what the
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
this is the problem.
I shan't be airing the detail.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a...
One...
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is good.
Silence!
Made me waste.
Well, I wasn't before you... I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. Now, since you are finished rifling through...
I wonder what the stamp on these... I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
What?
The symbols on these gold bars are definitely not issued by the Bank of the Sprawl.
Yeah, see? As somebody who used to work in the casino sees more money than a bank does. That's how I was... That's why I was sitting there like... Let me see. If it was like dollar bills, I can see the light, I can do all that stuff. This, I'm like, you need something.
This is blood gold, and
Exactly.
definitely illegal.
Exactly. Once I saw he had he had a little slave in the way and you brought up blood. So now you get denied.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Wow.
But, sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Don't bring blood into my stuff, buddy. So get the fuck out. Bye. Bye. See you. Next. That's what I'm sitting here like, alright, when it comes to money and stuff, and the way you treat people, everything else I don't know.
Lil, you gotta close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately. There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
No.
Well, she's disappeared. Nobody saw anything or knows where she went. And any other week, the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to
24
get her back before things
48
around here
hours?
get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of...
Wow.
You know, that's not important now.
Wow. I wish I could ban you.
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Now, somebody could have actually taken her, or she's dressed up to get away from the BS. That's not bad. Oh, this is gonna be a very difficult game. Oh goodness, this is and the dark crevices of hell.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the southern gate, step forward into the light.
I'm sorry, I had ice, so I was trying to get some drink. I was about to say this look like the nightmare. Her name is Lilith. Lilith, like Pluto. Lilith, like that Lilith darkness, because Lilith is not a nice name. In Southern Gate, you could think of hell. What? I mean, Lilith is a pretty name, but the meaning of behind Lilith is nothing pretty about it. Oh, this is a whole setup. Was she made on... Now that makes you think, was she doing something? Is she was put on here for a reason? Like, what was this? Her name is Liz. That's in the Southern Gate. This is a... Yo.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Aren't you supposed to act like that when you're not sitting in the chair, not when you sit on the chair?
Well, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for...
So the place is the sprawl.
So you think you can save a princess?
No, and I Jester, that one lady, and okay.
What the hell is going on?
You 12, girl. Don't say that.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
No one wanted to do it, so we gotta play a game to see who does it, and then you gotta pick the right person to see if they'll actually do it and won't die and something won't happen. Yeah, and then you gotta think about you gotta think about who you're gonna send, because you also probably need that person just in case something happens to you as a guardsman. Oh my god.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Seemed like he would die, and they all let him die. So this game is a hot mess.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands.
No, they did not. If you like pina colada, get caught in the rain. Yeah. Y'all get that. That's hilarious. Y'all get that.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
He don't look good. None of them do.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness.
Of course. I already
So
know
let's
who
welcome
y'all
our
are.
sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and
Yep.
Court Jester Malcolm.
Yep.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
So you gonna tell me to choose him?
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
What the fuck? Yeah.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize.
What
being
the?
sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
If it's just soup, because I don't want that. Oh, yo, they got that fake applause and reaction button in the back.
Dad does love
Oh,
Monty's.
now I'm thinking about it.
Let's do this.
When I worked in a casino, I forgot what bachelorette it was. This was like 2012 to 2014, I can't remember. It was like early spring, so it was still kind of cold. And they had them in front of us like a stage that they had like live performances. It could be like indie bands or people that you actually know, or like the Circus Olay was actually there. That was so cool. And they had the curtain like drawn back, and we could only see like some of what was going on. So every time something would happen, I guess whatever they was doing for that bachelorette season for the girls and the bachelor, they had you could tell it was a reaction button because there was no actual, and it just seemed phony. And we were just laughing, like, you see how weird this is? Like, we felt awkward. Like, you could tell that they're using a reaction button to garner laughter and like reactions. It was so funny. And then it was done and they got out and we didn't see nobody else. So we were like, yeah, that was so fake. And it was empty. It was cold, rainy. And hardly anybody in there. It was hilarious. I was sitting there like, yo, I feel so awkward for them that they gotta sit there and put on a reaction. I got 2 people in mind already. It ain't gonna be me, so.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid
the tango
would-be
music?
heroes?
Yeah, this is some Dance with the Stars type stuff. What would you like to ask our trio of would-be heroes?
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
Born in shadows, deep in the caves below the mining city of Mosh on the outskirts of Petrard. I grew up in darkness. In fact, the first time I saw daylight was last Thursday.
So how are you on a wanted poster then? And they can't exactly tell if you're handsome because you was born in darkness and you're not cute at all.
I don't need to tell you what a surprise that was. Who knew colors were so colorful?
Oh, you're a problem. You wouldn't know what to look for.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I was born on the battlefield with a sword in both hands. Slaughtered 12 enemies that day. My mother was so proud. I was disappointed.
Not enough.
If I had really applied myself, I think I could have killed at least 2 more.
Could be a problem. Yeah.
And your second question is?
Like, perfect first date? Y'all funny. I mean, I'm curious about that, but...
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for? Level 3. Ooh, spooky. Please, I reached level 3 in the tutorial. I could conjure an army of sparrows, or moles, or whatever small creature best suited my purpose.
I want to punch you. Because I feel like what the hell that's supposed to do. And then it's
Wouldn't it be better to conjure larger animals? Maybe something more ferocious?
More ferocious than a mole? Actually, I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box, but they really are scary.
I already know I wasn't picking you. That's why I asked that question.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
That's why I did not ask that person. What would he know about magic? He ain't seen daylight until last week. Like, what the f am I supposed to do?
Magic users. They fill me with rage. And in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends.
Good job.
Before the rest know what has hit them, I have.
Good job.
I pile the bodies of the dead
You always
fools
gotta
high
snitch
in the air
in
and burn
magic.
them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
What's a guy gotta do to get picked for a question around here? I got some exciting answers.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
I was gonna ask you, but I'm like, you ain't.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
Oh, God.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Oh, God. What in Total Drama Island is going on?
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Don't look at me. Or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Oh, God. I was going to do it. Wow. Wow! Wow! I was going to do it in the middle, but I wasn't like he can't conjure nothing.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state
See,
of
I wasn't going to
berserker
pick
mode.
him, period, to go find a princess, because I'm like, he sucks. He hasn't seen daylight, and then he seemed like a coward. I wasn't too sure about him, and I was like, he can go wrong, and I did say that. And look.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle? Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds.
You, what's your favorite animal?
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the
I
blood
feel like
rage
somebody
calming.
said something about sparrows.
I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Phew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
But he said something about sparrows, and so somebody said something about sparrows. That's the first thing I thought.
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
They all suck.
I think I got one more round in me.
Yeah, because they all suck.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking? This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well,
2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Oh, goodness.
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking sprawl? Insta-retired, baby. I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
Then the first round's on me. I picked his pocket earlier.
Yeah, I don't know about this dude. I don't know about Ahio. He might kill the princess, big dude. He's thinking about just going straight to the mages, but hey, at least he was like that. Him, I don't even know. He gonna disappear before he can actually do something. Like if it's too complicated or is it too scary for him, that's gonna smoke bomb.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
Let me get something to drink before I pick this inevitably doom of hell. I have no idea.
I have no idea what
Yeah.
that means. This is so stupid.
I'm with you.
You're stupid.
You're not funny.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Oh, okay.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Neil, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh my god.
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That wasn't real, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
You.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
He can't do nothing. He's dead. Why is he still a thing? You're not even an option. You're a whole joke, jackass. You might actually need this person for the kingdom because you never know what's gonna happen. Yo, can he come back to life? I have to look this up because what the fuck? I mean, yo. Wow, you guys are asses, man. Wow. I know somebody has to. Y'all suck. I was coming to PlayStation 5 and 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Y'all suck. Like, I don't even. Yo, that. I don't know anymore. I just live here. I think I'm playing. Yeah. Cause he really ends up dying. Like, that sucks. This game. Like, what they... Wow. This game is, yeah. This is just... Oh my god. Like, I feel like you're gonna actually need her for like the actual castle itself, like the actual village. Wow. I didn't actually think it would be lightning. Like, they said lightning round. Who would have thought lightning? Hey, I was gonna pick him anyway, but like... Wait, what was his name? Yeah, because like, what happened if you take her, right, and something really happens in the village?
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and other ones, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Oh, wait for me? I'm
And
like, what
proud
the?
owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is... Articulous Flame Hands, the Mage!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
I don't trust them 3 at the top, especially the one in the middle. They really had me play a whole game, like a whole. And someone died. On her way to the bar, accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make errands is safe for now. Okay. Gave his keynote speech at the festival and inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings. Her bum of an excellent. She said hello to Kelly but never looked at her. Once her kids were out the way, Orlando took Kelly out to dinner to the restaurant. Employee discount? Wow. Chambermaid escaped with a full set of fine silver. Wait, huh? I mean, that money could have helped with that, but that's blood money, so I'm gonna tell y'all. Wow. Oh my God. Yo. This is horrible. I'm glad y'all ended it. I ain't want no more decision making. I already wish listed. Yo. I'll just do better next time. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, this game's actually kind of cool. But like, dang. I should have had the lightning strike that other dude in the middle. I think he probably been better off. Because now I think about it, he's a mage, right? And I don't know what else he can do. But hopefully he can deflect lightning because oh God, that was horrible. I didn't mean that dude get killed. Goodness. Alright, gonna take a small break and then I'm gonna get ready for another demo. This was insane. I'll be right back. My dream, like, it really came out of nowhere. I really shy. And even though when you see me with people or at work, people tell me I'm great with people. Like, I've worked with children for 3 years, worked in the casino, worked in a grocery store, was a supervisor, worked in a floral department. I did a little bit of everything, just to see if I can do it. I try to learn. I like learning new things if somebody's willing to teach me, but it's hard for me to connect with people, like to have like really good friends. And I thought it was awesome after watching him on Twitch that you can interact with people, and then all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. I had like some urges to want to do. What the fuck? I don't want to wake up my sister and niece. Oh my god. Hey dear. I don't want you, lady. No. I have to hold it while running, because you know, that's what's up. Because you know, that's doable. I like Dragon Ball Z and all, but like, yours is cute.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be...
Not when you're ugly, they're not.
Calliope? I'm so...
I don't even know what the command thing was for that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back on my VOD and see it. I'm gonna do that now. That scared the Jesus. I messed up this bad. He can't make that jump. Why? See? I can't even see where couldn't even see where I was at. Alright, like I'm about to just like switch this off. That's how I don't got time. What? Nah. I'm not going for that. I'm gonna keep fucking resetting. Like, I'm getting this. I've never. I almost said, you know, yeah, just die. Almost said, you know what, just die. That's how I feel. I've never like had to stay this damn long. Oh wow, that was pretty smart of me. Get down! Get on up. Ooh. I was afraid, sorry. I say, if you actually did that, I would be kind of mad at you. No. 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 You could hold on a sec. I had something to tell you. All right, we are here with. That sounds like lovely in the back. We are here with Stray Gods. When I saw that they finally made this as a demo, I checked this out. Kept checking on Steam to see, and I was just going. That had like when they started their 7-day Summerfest thing for Steam. I was going down, and I'm like, wait, going down the list of games, and I'm like, wait, the games that I picked, some of them weren't even had demos. They had demo. So this game will actually be out in like 3 months or 2.5, something like that. It said it gave weeks. So I actually got more demos I can actually do. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So this is called Stray Guys. It is a musical role play, basically based on, if I'm not mistaken, Greek mythology, but they did some things a bit different. They have actual, like, Broadway singers, performers. They even got some people you might know that, you know, voices on like animes, like, you know, Laura Bailey, that's been out since I was a freaking kid. Literally, I was in like elementary school. Yeah, a lot of people that worked on it. So I was very curious. Is this something totally different? It's also choice based as well, which hopefully I don't suck ass at this. But let's get into it and see what happens. Load game, new game, options. Window's fine. Oh, that's window. My bad, guys. Okay. It doesn't really show up for you guys. Alright, that's fine with me. Because it's easier this way for me. So I can go back and forth and see. And sometimes I click the wrong thing because it's borderless and I can't see what I'm clicking on. Like, I can do full screen and all that other stuff. But unfortunately, I click wrong things and I'm clumsy. So I'm okay. I just need to see it like this. Exit the game. What? All right. So let's see. It showed it twice, and it looked really good. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Welcome to the Stray Gods demo. I'm gonna say Stray Kids. K-pop. From our team all across the world. From our team all across the world. Enjoy the show. This game was made on stolen ground. We would like to acknowledge the war under and the people's. When they say stolen grounds, that sound like Native Americans. That's why I'm looking at this. The Kulon Nation and the people of the Earth Nation sovereignty was never. This game was built on Treaty 6 territory. No, they don't. Yo. This is the first time ever I seen someone that gave me chills. Put Blackfoot. That actually has a very you know, they got Nakota. That actually has a very, very like special meaning. That gave me chills. Yo, what the? Give me a moment, cause I don't know that by that name. I don't know that tribe by that name, and this was actually early 20s when I'm gonna say, yo, it says Native. It's stolen. I'm like, Native Americans. They American? What? Sure was stolen. I mean, so I said, yeah, I was not prepared for that. Because no one really talks about them. So it's not like I know. Our Blackfeet Indians reside in the Great Plains of Montana in the Canadian province of Alberta. The first time I heard this name, my mom said it, and I was very confused. I was like, that's a tribe? I've never heard of it. And so I actually went to a museum. This is years after she told me. I was 18. And I went to a museum and it was free. At the time I was dating someone from Bangladesh, but became an American citizen. And that it was a Native American history museum. They was doing history at that museum. And I happened to come across, and it didn't say that, it said Blackfoot or Blackfeet Native Americans. And I was like, wait, my mom said something about that. Kid you not, my dad, who I don't really talk to. I have no ill wills or anything. I just don't really know the man. I've seen him a couple times here and there. My mom and him has not been together since I was 2. Separate conversation, but I think it was a couple of days after I went out to go with him, because my mom didn't say, I don't know none of this. My sisters and them, they heard something different. Before I got to the car accident, we went to a funeral. That's the reason why the car crash and stuff happened. But based off my mom's maiden name, he was like, oh, that's Native American. I was confused, like, that sounds like it's Caucasian to me. What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about that. And he was like, you got Native American in you? And my mom said something about Blackfoot, Blackfeet, and it stuck me because I don't know. My mom's side of the family is a huge secret. I don't know. My grandma apparently won't talk about it. Before she passed away. And I only known her just until I was 5. She died on her birthday, 1995. 1996, I believe. 1996. She died on her birthday. My youngest nephew just turned he was just born. Yep, he was just born in January. And my oldest nephew's birthday was March 31st. So I don't have that much memories, but it's like from what I was told, and her sister just passed away, I think last year, and I never seen her. I don't remember. They said she was at the funeral. I don't have any recollections of her. She died with a lot of, I'm not sure anymore, but she left South because a lot of my family is from the South, mom and dad South, so Georgia, South Carolina, up into like Connecticut, stuff like that, even Texas. She left with a lot of hate because they were supposed to give her family gave her land and a house, but because she was too young to have it, other family members took over it. I'm not at the story that she told my older sisters and my mom. Even my mom don't know. So she actually left my mom, and my mom was raised by her great grandma because her grandma passed away. And her great grandma, for what she knows, because she was there until I think maybe 12, 13, was Native American. And then I'm like, this is all new to me. I don't know any of this. The dad, as we're going to IHOP to go eat, and so I was 18. After I'm hearing this on the phone, I'm confused. Like, what are they talking about? Said that my grandma and my family knows this, but growing up, they were just cousins. They tell you it's your cousin. It's like, oh, that's my cousin. I didn't know why. I found out years later. Like, I was almost a teenager when I found out. I actually found out when I was 11, right before 9/11. So, I found out that they're related to my dad. I didn't know who he was. I met his brothers and stuff, and even one that I had no idea that we was related, and he was like down the road from where I live, and I didn't like his son because he always bullied me, and it turned I was a teenager. I just got out of high school when I found that we were related. Like, I felt that I was related to a lot of people that actually bullied me. You wouldn't believe that. We was in classrooms together. Like some of us was in classrooms together. Who would have thought? And he said that he finally went to Georgia because his grandma or mom, I think his mom had 19 kids. Either 4 or 5 of them died, and some of them was separated to like different states. So years later, they all ended up somehow in New Jersey. Majority of them ended up in New Jersey. I know that they're cousins. I don't know too much about it, but I didn't know like any more than that. Like, when family tells you that's your family, They'll even tell people that you grew up with as family. I'm like, nope, no, we're not. But okay. He said that he met her for the first time. My mom said the same thing, that she remembers brushing her great-grandmom's hair, and it was like a really pretty silver. It's not the kind, like a pretty gray silver. Not the kind you see, like some black people, some Mexicans, I would say, have that, like Native American type of, like that pretty silver gray, like healthy type. Not the kind that tells you you're getting old. Like my mom, she has more black hair, and she's in her, like, early 70s. She had more black hair than she got gray, but her gray isn't your like normal gray. It's like a shiny, like what you would see like from like old, like the Mexicans. Some of them, they look like they're Native American, which makes sense, like Native American type. And my dad said the same thing, that he seen her and she had her hair like really long, and it was like a pretty salt pepper, but it was shiny and thick. And it was not like the normal kind that he's seen. Like, it was different. He couldn't describe it. And mom said they both said Blackfoot, Blackfeet Native Americans, but they haven't seen each other since I was 2. And she just happened to talk about it because my middle sister dad know from her last name that she had to be some type of Native American. If you look at my mom, her hair is not even like how some people that are mixed, their hair is usually thick, like if they're white, black, like black and Korean, they got thickness to their hair. She don't have that. It's weird. It's like white, Caucasian, Spanish, something. My sister told me she could pass as white or like a really light Hispanic, and she had me when she was in, like, when she turned 40. So what they saw compared to what I saw, like, she even had freckles. But there are some people that you grow for some reason, you don't keep your freckles. Not everybody keep their freckles for a really long time. You could actually grow out of it. I don't know why. I need to look into that. And her hair was not the color that I know it of. She kept herself in the sun because she was made fun of by African Americans, which we are. And you know, unfortunately, I know stuff about that because they tend to make fun of you more than the actual other people outside your race, unfortunately. And they said that she used to try to dye her hair and all this other stuff because she felt, and she had an accent being from South Carolina. So not only is she really light and she could pass, her hair texture was like, even though it got some thickness to it, you could tell, but her hair texture wasn't like that of a mixed person. It was like baby hair, or almost baby hair. Like if you look at the back of her hair, like my hair, it's kind of that way too, but my hair is a mixture of wavy and curly. It's like you get a baby's hair, and it's different. I can't explain it. It's not like mixed, even people with mixed got thick hair. Hers is not. I don't know what my sister got some theories that my grandma worked for the CIA and had all these secrets. It turned out it might be true because I don't think her dad was actually her dad. Her aunt was saying that. It's a lot. My mom's side of the family got secrets for whatever reason. But seeing this, I've never in my entire life have heard this tribe. I've heard of many other tribes. Even if you watch like paranormal like investigations, and they'll talk about tribes that are on the brink of extinction or they don't exist anymore because they were all killed and their land was taken from them. So you don't, like, the amount of tribes that were in like Canada all the way to like Mexico is ridiculous, and that you don't get to hear about them because they were basically killed off. What happened is happening. Okay, yeah, it sucks, and unfortunately, it shouldn't have never happened. I still consider it their land, whatever. But like, it's sad that you don't get to see, because I think it would be cool to actually hear them, and they all don't speak the same language. But Blackfeet, I think they're also known for the color of their skin. They're a little bit darker. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not. There's 3 tribes of Blackfoot. Blackfoot, also known as Blackfeet, North American Indian tribe composed of 3 closely related bands. So it's the one Pagan, almost like pagan, but pagan, is in Canada, or the Pikuni, the blood, are spelled kind of. So there's 3. They come from Canada all the way down to United States. Like, I find this, and and they saying Blackfeet and Cherokee. When I worked in the Florida department, like I used to help out the lady. She was Caucasian, but her hair, it wasn't. It seemed like like if she let all her hair down, it was braided like a French braid. It seemed Native American to me. And the color of her hair was like an interesting brown gray that I can't like, it was pretty. And I found her dad. I think her dad, before he passed, his birthday was the same as mine. And she said, I knew I felt the connection to you. And I was asking her, like, are you Native American or something? Because I was telling her about Blackfeet, and she laughed. And she was like, do you know that Cherokee are related to Blackfeet? And that she has that she, I think, is part or half Cherokee. And I was just sitting there like, yo, what's going on right now? I think not Cherokee, but, I can't remember. I don't think it's Cherokee. It's something else. But I know she laughed and she was like, they had some type of relations. I don't remember what it was though, because it's been since like 2019, so I don't remember. But seeing this, yeah, I don't like this. Sometimes it's not a coincidence for stuff. I'm just gonna say that. Like, everything can't be a coincidence. To see this is insane because it's been years. Like, I've never seen anything about this tribe ever. And to see this and see that there's different names and there's 3 different, like, like, I know of Nakota. I think I seen Cree. I kind of saw, I can't, Salt, because like, if you look at names, you could tell, like, from certain states that they're Native American. Like, even where I'm from, there was Native Americans in Jersey, so. But it's their entire land. There was Native Americans every single place. Like, content warning? Oh. Uh-oh. And they even tell you in the middle of the game. So, yeah, this isn't something you could really, like, I don't know what YouTube's going to do about this. Like, when you actually play the game, because that's a very touchy subject. Oh, wow. Like, I don't know what to say.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than... the band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
In your dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You're the best. It's frustrating. What is? I'm okay. I know you meant well.
I appreciate the effort, Freddie. I really do, but...
But it didn't work all that well, huh?
It's just a sobering dose of reality, you know? What if it never gets easier?
I feel like
What if
there's
I never
times
figure this out?
when you need to just say what's in you instead of just keeping it in.
You will, Grace. You're too hard on yourself.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist.
Okay,
All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
I ain't paying attention. I'm sitting here trying to...
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze.
Alright.
I am drifting cold waters, no star.
That was my actual.
To be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh, Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace.
Yeah.
Are you here for the audition?
That name
or?
sounds really familiar. Like I actually did 10th grade Texas.
Yes. Yes, I am.
That name. Like I did research for. We had to do like a brochure for Greek mythology.
You really want to join our band? You sure you got the right audition?
I'd give anything to join you, Grace.
All right. Well...
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat.
Yeah, that gave me chills.
Though I'm about to rest.
Oh, I like that.
You still have your life ahead. I am drifting.
Yo, I got full body chills. That's rare.
No star to be seen.
Like from my forehead to my toe. Dude.
That lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Nothing to pull you back. You can go any direction. Choose your trait. I would have to choose. Sometimes you do gotta be aggressive. Ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, you know, can't always sit in the background for stuff. But you have to know when to use that. But I'm more personally me. You don't want me to be this, cause then you look at me like, yo, she crazy. What's going on? You wasn't like that before. I know I shouldn't have to be. Now I gotta be aggressive. I try to be this. I'm usually these two. This is what you don't want me to have to be. That's that determination. That's that, all right, now I'm not playing. Now I gotta show you. But sometimes you need to think. That's some people that don't got the patience sometimes to want to do that. Sometimes you need to be careful and think. It's okay to be smart and witty and sneaky. Tries to do the right thing, and most people like her for it. I feel like the clever could also.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
Yeah, it's gonna put you somewhere.
Wow. What was that?
I don't usually
Your song was
full body
just
chills.
so
That's
wonderful.
rare.
I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn.
This game is actually for me.
That's why I had to come inside.
And given a synopsis, a little bit of what's going on, this is the type of game that a lot of people need to play, even though you don't want to hear it. You are but this feeling, I completely and totally understand.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called
Don't
to me.
ask me why I chose that. I
didn't want you to think
me.
I was deranged or something.
That and she called me
Weirder
Grace,
things
like she
have
know
happened,
me.
I guess.
Well, she know her.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
Like she was
so
pulled
young.
towards Grace for a reason.
Surely your life is just beginning.
Her eyes are pretty. I know what I want to put because I 100%, 1,000, 1 billion, a number that you can't even imagine that goes on for infinity. Actually, the number to infinity is my birthday. Actually, I found out watching a paranormal investigation show. This is the first thing you want to be. First of all, I don't know you, but I caught on that you somehow know me. Well, I'm acting like I'm her. Well, Grace. And I try to tell people, and it's one thing you just be guarded. But when you have a constant history of people you're not able to talk to them. When you keep trying, it's like, you know what? You shut down. But sometimes it's easier to talk to an entire stranger than to talk to people closest to you. And that's a shame. Because you would think the people closest to you is somebody you could talk to. But you can't even talk to them. because I know me and I'm getting I got chills right now. I'm starting to get emotional. Yo, why did I pick this game? One moment. The people that made this game did this on purpose. They just did it in a different way. Just like you hear the same stuff for history and somebody put it in a song and then they make you think because it's in a song and they got something you can look at. I actually broke down crying because I understand. Like, I already know the direction of this game. You see how I chose what to say? Something just told me to choose that because that's just how I think. I'm the type of person, it could be a gift and a curse. That I can already know the different things you're going to say and play it out in my head. And I'm like already 5 steps ahead of you. And that's because I had to be by myself majority of the time. And when you don't got somebody to talk, you talk to yourself the most and you're just observing people. So I could understand your behaviors. Even if you could be surprised that I can even tell from a text message. And it could bother me because it's like you don't want to have to do that all the time because it's like I'm guarded and I'm the entire time. And sometimes you just need to be because you just gotta feel people out. Even children do that. Like if you have never worked with young children are really good at telling for whatever reason. And it's an energy thing. They can tell if you're a good person or a bad person. Like me off the bat, I'm this. I don't know you. Like I actually started crying. I had to like pause. Because I already know what because I already know what this game's about. When I'm sitting here and I'm not saying much and I'm just watching and listening. Oh, you guys made a game like this, but you did it in a different way. Because it captures you. You just realize you just think you're playing a game until you really sit there. This is just the beginning. I ain't even get nowhere and it's already deep. And the music ain't helping. But because I've been like this majority of my life, being lost and not knowing what to do, what I can do, what the fuck is a dream? Like, do I have a dream? Why was I put here? I need to do something. I just can't do nothing. Something that relates to me. And I try to not say stuff. Like on stream, I keep it to myself for years. Since I think about it more as, I think when I was in middle school, was the kid that when everybody said, hey, what you want to be when you grow up? I was already being bullied, so let me just say something so nobody can't say anything. Yeah, I want to be such and such. Yeah, I heard I was good at teaching, but I heard I was good at teaching in different things. This is why I said I need a job or more like a career where I'm able to do multiple things and not just held down to once. I completely understand being so lost that you don't even have it, not words. I feel numb. It's not even numb. I don't know what's wrong with me. I am emotional. I don't know if it's detached or I not enough love, something. And I'm starting to tear up. I shouldn't have played this game. Yo. just broke down again. Yo, I'm getting emotional. I didn't get nowhere in the game. Like, I just can tell what direction this is going. I know what kind of story this is going to be. And I feel I'm somebody that loves to write. I love writing stories. I've been writing stories since I was 7. And I feel like you're an author, you need to also be the reader. So you can understand what you need to put out. Like, you don't just make films and you're not the audience member. I feel like you need to still keep that. I connected. Like, I knew soon as I sat there, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I'm like, this is just the beginning. It's not what I think it's going to be. Like, people make it feel like, and this is just the society for a history for everybody, that at a certain age, you got to do a certain thing, got to be a certain person, got to do certain, like, it makes you feel like, oh, damn. Oh, messing up a little bit. I'm in my early 30s. And I still don't know what I'm capable of doing. Like, fully. I know what I can do, but do I want to be stuck doing the same thing? Over and over and being in a routine and not being happy and come home being tired and not knowing what a fucking hobby is, or what you gotta do dishes and you're tired of doing it's just a lot. And it's just been years, and I think I'm a thinker. I think a lot. I'm somebody that, I could be aggressive. You know, that's the last thing you want me to be. The last thing you want me to be is be aggressive. Let me in my anger, because I got a lot of anger. Well, not as much as I probably used to, because now I have done a lot more, gave myself a little bit more answers. But when you feel lost, it's to the point, and it's just recently, I feel like when you sit there and you watch your favorite stuff and it no longer makes you laugh as you used to, you have a problem. Like, I'm playing a game on my phone. I'm thinking I'm just going to be the landlord. They're talking about depression. How can I be in a stable relationship? Am I happy? I stay in my house majority of the time, and I know I need to be sociable, but I'm scared. Like, I'm supposed to be a landlord getting rent, and I'm playing a game like that, and it's hitting. And now I'm playing this. I don't believe there's a whole lot of coincidences. Like, some things, all right, you ain't got to, but come on. Like, there's a lot of things, and I'm physically, I don't know, emotionally, spiritually, I think it's going through, and it's to the point it's not numb. I know what it feels to be numb. I don't feel anything, and that's a problem. Like, the stuff that you would think would make me laugh, and I'm somebody that loves to look at challenges just to laugh. I don't do the challenge, I just like to laugh. They don't make me laugh. They don't, like, certain things, some here and there, like feelings, like you're supposed to have, like something emotionally, I don't know, spiritually has been cut off. And that's where that's the part you don't want to ever get to. Because when you start to feel like that is something you never want to ever feel like. And I have now come to that. It was already getting there. And when you don't have a lot of people by your side, or as a support system or whatever, a way out that's not unhealthy, illegal, anything that's gonna land you in jail or 6 feet under, if they nice enough to give you a grave. Like, you sit there and you be like, what can I do? I'm here, all right. What do I do with me being here? And they got the native, those, like the flute. I played the flute, and those flutes are not the same. They're like Native American. Like kind of you hear like Celtic, like European, even Asian, like those style type of flutes.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
You see the questions she asked? That's the same questions I asked. That a whole bunch of people ask, and you don't get the chance to talk to all those people that see that feel the same as you do. And they say, don't wallow in that. What are you supposed to do? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's a normal way to think and feel. It's not abnormal. You're forced to feel something and believe something, and when you actually got to go do it, it's like, and then what? Like, I completely understand. I don't drink and stuff like that, but I completely understand.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be...
This is what I did, see?
Calliope?
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Oh, God. You're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please.
I mean, I have a feeling she was gonna die regardless, and I don't think I was gonna get a whole bunch of answers anyway, even if I asked her what happened. What happened is she got stabbed. Somebody stabbed her.
What is that?
Probably somebody she knows. So her and Freddie knew each other since high school. Well, from the pictures that I'm looking. And who are you? You just
I can wait. Take your time.
Take your time for what?
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
For what? Who are you?
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did.
Came out of nowhere.
Cal? No, I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best.
Kind of response.
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
That's not even an option, is it? No.
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. She's dead, and I don't...
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right?
Yeah,
with me so far? Cool. Let's go.
So that's what that was. I wouldn't have known that that was her soul. I thought it was a power. Artemis? It's Greek. I feel like I'm playing Phoenix Rising.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
The other Hermes was, you know...
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
This one...
The chorus can explain.
They always... Do they gotta make Hermes?
Touch anything.
Like...
Okay?
A character you...
Wait!
You wanna punch?
Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just...
Alright, we'll do the thing like on SpongeBob. Don't touch, and then Patrick just touches everything.
anything.
She's trying to figure out her life, and all of a sudden, while she's trying to figure that out, she meets somebody wonderful, and they never did, and now she's this. It's like you show up for a doctor's appointment, y'all, and then their doctor's late. Don't touch the cookie. Don't touch the cookie. Don't touch the cookie. Don't you look stuck up in the middle? Yeah.
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on.
Which one of y'all actually care that she's a
Our
beloved?
new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
I can say this is all a mistake, but you know, it's clever he did. We know she did. That's why that's the. Who are you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
She's Athena.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom.
That's why you look old.
This is Apollo, god of prophecy.
God of drunk.
Dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite,
I like the
goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the
She actually kind of look cool.
Together,
that
we are the
story,
chorus.
It's a lot.
We rule over the idols,
To our
our name
story.
for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
I heard of a chorus. Did I hear that in an anime or a game I played? This was actually not too long ago. Like, I feel like it was recently. That's not the first time I heard this term.
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper, never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Bitch, you think twice.
What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
That's great. If somebody died in your arms, got stabbed, it'll be on your hands too, bitch.
Oh, she looks so helpless.
Maybe we should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done for Calliope's sake.
One of y'all didn't kill her yourself?
This isn't justice!
That's your old way of thinking. So we're gonna think about it. Alright, get some drink.
Not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know.
us.
I didn't do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone,
Now that she's
gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see.
You'll have to see
the chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
You see
Did
Athena's face compared to
Hear
all of them?
that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo.
I was
Why
about
speak
to
up
say
now?
this is
I grieve
some
Calliope's loss
bullshit.
just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out.
She didn't even know about gods being
Don't
real.
you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
You got that American old 1700 justice.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, we already know you're gonna say no.
Fine.
And there we have it.
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, our original verdict stands.
I will kill you before you kill me. You have no idea. Like I said, don't make me become aggressive.
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were going to say that. How did I know you were going to say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
She had me living as a virgin.
Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city.
I will burn your
Do
building
as the
down before you
course
put your hands on
commands.
me.
Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Yo, you got a week, not a month, not 2 weeks.
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
No, don't touch that cookie. Yeah, that bird see everything. That owl. That's why I said don't. Yeah, that seems familiar, like a game or something.
Now then, close your eyes.
I'm confused. I feel like
hear
they skipped
that?
something.
It's coming from you. When you sing,
Because Freddy's
what
like-
emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Powerful.
Yeah, they definitely. I feel like some stuff got skipped.
You're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand.
Like his voice remind me from Princess and the Frog, that so-called medicine man. I don't think it's exactly the same, but it's giving that feeling.
This is all me? What do I do?
Is that a skill tree?
Singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Just, hey, right now you got a week.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers?
Oh, it's
How
all
could
one
this
night?
possibly turn out bad?
Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow.
Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace, you can't wait. Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace. The song, Grace.
Who the fuck is that?
Can show you the way. Time to play.
Oh, you see the medicine man, Princess and the Frog.
Grace, I have a bad feeling that Grin is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here? Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need. Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
Morning's gone and the day wastes away. Grace.
I didn't choose him, right?
Give me space then to play.
Well, I bet it.
If it's my time, fine, let me shine. How can I, with you in the way?
The floor's yours.
Time to play.
Oh, that is a problem.
The floor's all mine, you say?
It is now.
How about a solo then? Are you sure about this?
Go for it, girl.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling. Alright, barbershop.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace.
In any case, it's like you're making
Yo, and it's a damn time limit.
Without me, you'll be totally at sea, Grace, and I'll be the friend you can use.
What's wrong with the both of you? Her, him, or me? Is that how it has to be? I don't agree, Freddie. I thought we were a band.
Why are you angry at
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
And even later. What the? What? How, is it hours?
Phantom pains from a missing friend. Feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end.
So Calliope was a dear friend?
What didn't I do?
Okay.
Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
Oh my God, he got a voice. I gotta chill.
Tried, said there's other paths. Don't walk the same.
Exactly.
Never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We do that all day.
That is a kind of a sign of an abuse.
Knowing both, there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
Years, thousands of years.
Like, it's like emotional.
Now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the
Like,
same.
she got tired of doing the same routine. I completely understand.
Listen to her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Oh gosh.
Let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes, it's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice.
I gotta sit here and try to remember before this game come out.
It'll always say, what did I do?
What didn't I do?
Yeah, I understand.
It's a song you can't.
You don't know if you should have done something or if you did something to cause
You
it.
can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
So they are skipping a lot. Okay. It's like they ain't. Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't think I would change anything I done. Yo, that was intense. Had me emotionally break down because I understand what the, a character, and more than anybody, well, not more than anybody, but I definitely, compared to any other character I've ever played as, I didn't know it was gonna go there. I'm like, dang, I caught that early on. We're doing this? And I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not a big fan of musicals. I'm gonna be real. I can't. Like, I could not do Medea's musicals. I could watch like the movies, whatever. I can't. Soon as you stop and you break into song, it's like I gotta go. I can't take it seriously for whatever reason. I cannot. Like Disney, because it's Disney, I can understand, and they put it in places where it makes sense, and I feel cringy when I watch musicals. I don't feel cringy because it's Disney, and I understand that. This maybe it's the way they did the story and how compelling. And mind you, they skipped a lot. They skipped some stuff that they didn't even that they showed in the trailer that you didn't even get the chance to see in this demo. It was, I connected, and maybe that's the problem. I can't go to, I don't know. I just find the musicals cringy. It's like, okay, I'd rather just to be a straight up play with no songs and just tell the story and connect with me that way, and to the point, you know. But when you just start breaking out the song, I just lose the connection. Except for Disney, because it's Disney. Like, I feel like they do a good job at making it and then where it's supposed to be, and in some places, like, that do musicals, or in some places, people that do it, like, I thought I was gonna feel cringy. I didn't really feel that. Like, I was compelled to actually figure out, like, okay, what's going on. I connected, you see, right off the beginning. Like, it made me emotional, and nothing really did happen. It just, you could tell. I could anyway. What they was trying to, how they're coming across. Basically, they just did it in a way where it's more engaging. Like, who would have thought you're talking about depression, feeling lost, don't know what you're gonna do. You got out of high school and you're supposed to live it up big, and then you're figuring out like it's not that easy. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do. How am I supposed to do there? Then each of the guys got their own problems. Your friend passes away, and she's been telling you for years, stop doing the same routine that you get. You want something different. Like when they was sitting in a room in the office, I'm like, I thought of America. I'm like, oh, so because each state still got rules from when basically none of them was even born. So why are we still living in those times? You need laws and rules that make sense to what's going on now and what's going to happen to the future, because of how everything is changing. Like, it should have been changed. So I didn't even know about that until living back here, and I'm looking on the news. I'm like, wait, there's rules still like that, when basically there was no cars and there was no such thing as people flying. Nobody had the idea of that was ever going to happen. We were still living in log cabin houses, like with powdered wigs. We're doing that. Not can we were, they were. If you got a past life, however that works, you probably was. I don't know. Like, that's frustrating. Like, you don't see how that's not frustrating to people. Like, I can't continue to, like, I believe that, you know, there's a safety net. You guard yourself in some way, but I can't routinely, because I've done that. I can't routinely be in a routine that was killing me. I can't do that. I cannot, in a routine, in a world where you wake up, go to work, come home, tired. Wake up, go to work. There's nothing in your life. You're living in a same cadence, same rhythm, same beat. You're like SpongeBob when Squidward told him just be normal, and he tried that. You saw what happened to his Krabby Patty. There was no flavor, there was no bounce, there was no nothing. It was just flat because you're living in the same routine. This is what you listen to all day. See the same road, get the same car, see the same people, deal with the same problems. They just get worse. Then you go home, you have your own problems. Then you're tired. You don't know what you're gonna eat. You got chores to do every single day. You're like, but I cleaned it. I clean after kids. Gotta clean my own classroom. I gotta go home and clean again after I just cleaned. You're in the same routine. I cannot do that. That's stifling to me. But this is really good. Lil Guardsman in this? Really good. Like, I'm impressed with that little bit that they show. They didn't even show a whole lot. They skipped. And it was still impressive. The fact that you can make me connect in that way, and I was not expecting to feel that way, like off the bat, like straight up from the beginning. Like, they should do an extended demo. I'm just saying, you got like 5 weeks. Come on, have to do an extended demo. But I am going to call it here. I did not eat nothing all day, and now I'm starting to feel hungry. And it's really warm and it's starting to get uncomfortable, so I'm going to go. This has been GeminiAnonymous. Definitely, I got some more demos I need to check out. After today, I do not know what I am going to do. Like I said, I'm most likely have to find time to put in streams, most likely at night. And then if everything goes right, the 27th, I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm going to do because I will be too tired. And by the time I get home, there will not be enough time to stream. So I gotta figure that stuff out. And the more I figure it out, the more it's like it's nothing to figure out because I don't know what to do. This has been GeminiAnonymous. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday. I'm gonna find me something to eat and not try to think as much right now. I got emails I gotta look at because I saw on my phone a bunch of emails popped up. So I will catch you guys later. Definitely try these demos that are out, especially on Steam. They got some for like console too. But yeah, I'm glad I looked when I did because there's a couple of things that I've seen that's pretty cool that I want to try. I'm gonna have to record some stuff. I probably have to record a little bit more than I have to stream because I don't know when I'll ever have the time. Because like I said, I'm on somebody else's schedule, not mine. Final Fantasy 16 come out. I have seen just a little bit of it. I'm trying not to see too much because I feel like there's just some games I just want to experience like in my own world and not in somebody else's because the experience is not going to be the same for everybody. But I did see a little bit of it, and I didn't see like a lot of the beginning. It's still the beginning that I saw from a stream I was watching, but I seen it on and off because I had got home at 6:44 after being gone for so long, 6:44 p.m. So I was already tired, and stuff that I saw, like the fighting and stuff, it reminds me of 15. The music reminds me of a mixture between Final Fantasy 7 in a certain area and 15 in a certain area, and I can't. It's during the daytime when they're walking, and I cannot think of what it is. The fighting reminds me of 15, but I feel like they definitely did some upgrading. I can see like some Devil May Cry, other stuff that they put Kingdom Hearts. I can see some of that. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, my stomach's starting to growl. I am going to go make a sandwich. Cause that's like the only thing I don't have to worry about the heat. If I try to cook something, I'm gonna be angry and probably punch somebody. I ain't nothing to punch here, and I need to go make sure the fish is okay because it's hot. But do check out Lil Guardsman and Stray Guys. Lakesburg, I think Lakeburg, that Legacy, something like that. It's not a bad game, but for whatever reason, for me, it's crashing. So I don't know, but I liked it so far. hopefully, this weekend I can put in a time schedule at night to stream. So after today, if this is probably the last time you see me, I apologize. For a while, I got some figuring out stuff. Some stuff to figure out anyway. But for at least for YouTube for now, I can record and put it out. And when I record, it's like I'm streaming anyway. It's hard to pull from it because But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This has been GeminiAnonymous, and I will catch you guys when I can.